This is the first time, all in public, Marvel's first family.
All right. And you journeyed through the decades with WandaVision, and we know that Fantastic Four...
WandaVision had directed every episode.
And we know that Fantastic Four is set in a version of 1960s New York. Were there any 60s details you wanted to make sure to include?
I mean, the same approach to the powers. We want to do our research. We want to be authentic. We want to bring it to life in a very real way. But at the same time, we also are not doing just the 60s, right? We're doing a retro future 60s. So a lot of it was about finding inspiration from the futurists of that time, especially Sid Mead, and using that as sort of inspiration to build a whole new world that is part the New York that you know from the 60s and something you've never seen before.
Hey, Pedro, you've had a role in some pretty... You've had a role in some pretty impressive nerd franchises. What feels different about joining the MCU?
New family. Nobody knows that Matt and I have known each other for like 25 years. And we started with the same talent manager, actually, and he almost became my roommate in 1999, but he came and he saw the place and was like, yeah, I'm good. So that's different.
That's a true story, yep.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Vanessa and Joseph, you two play siblings. Did you do any brother-sister bonding to prepare?
Well, we're both the only Brits in the cast, aren't we, pretty much?
That's the truth.
So we're going to get down the pub and make everyone come with us, because we're filming in London, aren't we? And we're the Londoners, so we've got to show everyone a good time.
Seems only right, yes.
Right on. Hey, Eben, we're here in Hall H with some MCU veterans. Did you get any advice from fellow Marvel actors about joining the MCU?
Good question, Rob. I did, you know what, actually, I did, this is gonna be a boring, fairly earnest answer, but I got a really nice text message from Mark Ruffalo because, you know, to sort of demystify the process of motion capture, and because it's something I've never really done before, I was a bit scared of the technology and just sort of saying, you know, it's just like, you know, making scenes like, you know, normal scene work.
Right on.
So that was real advice.
That's very nice. Hey, Joseph, with the 60-plus years legacy of this title, and this being Marvel Studios' first venture with these characters, what's one thing you hope to bring out from your character that fans could be excited for?
Evan? What am I going to bring to it? I think we're all collectively going to bring an essence that is a family. Rather than thinking about what we individually are going to bring, it's a team sport, this, and we're all going to work very hard to bring a feeling of a family to this film. Right. That's what it needs.
Amen.
I like it. Got a question for Vanessa. What new things have you learned about your family?
I don't think I've laughed so much in a rehearsal period before. We laugh so much, and it's so beautiful to be at work. And, you know, we're all really so dedicated to try and make it the best we can, and we feel so kind of, we want to do it justice, and it's amazing reading the comics from the 60s and all the way up and seeing this family that has traveled with so many people in life, and feel so honored to be, a part of it, and but to laugh through it, which I hope we can capture in the movie, because when you read the comics, it's got such joy in it, and so I think we can all say we've laughed a lot. We've cried with laughter many days, so hopefully we can bring that to the movies.
But you start shooting on Monday back in the UK. Don't you have to get to work?
We got to go.
Yeah. We have to get on the plane tonight.
They literally have to fly back, but the good thing about that is they have their own fantastic car, which will take them back to the UK, hopefully, very, very quickly. Right now, back to London to start shooting the Fantastic Four. The entire cast, thanks guys.